Back we are with a very special episode of ESPNcricinfo Mute Me. We're recording this halfway through the T20 World Cup 2022. Tom Moody is a regular, so I welcome him once more in an episode of Mute Me. He's a former champion as well, as I might warn Stephen Fleming and Sam Billings, both of whom make their debuts on this episode. Tom knows how it works, but for Stephen and Sam and our viewers watching this for the first time, each panelist presents a statement, a topic of their choice, and gets 60 seconds to back that statement up, unless the other two panelists decide to mute them. We'll then see why someone chose the other to shut up. It's pretty straightforward. I will pick a winner at the end of it all. Tom, you know how it works, so why don't you take it away with your opening statement?
Okay, thank you, Ronald. Well, my statement or my idea for this particular show is based around the free hit and the runs that are given to the batting side if a batsman's dismissed. We saw just recently a ball Virat Kohli ricocheted off the stumps and go for 3 runs. Those 3 runs were added to the total. My view is that that should not be the case. So if a batsman is caught out on the boundary and they complete a single, they should not get that single. Or if it rebounds off the stumps, which we saw the other day, those runs aren't counted. To me, the bowler has had the penalty with the no ball called, the run of the no ball, and the penalty of having to bowl a ball where the batsman has his chance or her chance to hit the ball out of the ground for a boundary or just into the field for 1, 2 or 3. That's the end of my statement. Please eat it alive if you can.
Nobody wanted to mute him. I sent you the image. No one used it. Were you in agreement? Sam Billings, you're a present-day batter. Why would you want yourself robbed of an advantage that's currently in play?
He's my coach in February, so I don't want to disagree with him.
No, are you that kind of man, Tom, who doesn't inspire creative conflict?
I'm joking. I think it's a good concept, but I think the one off the bowled, I completely agree. It shouldn't be. But the free hit is a free hit. So actually, when you hit the ball, you should get the positive runs if you hit the ball.
Right. So it's okay to get out caught, but it's not okay to get out bowled.
Yep.
All right. It's your turn, Stephen. Go for your subject.
Yeah. Well, mine's been interesting. I've been watching the T20 game develop over a long period of time, and you've got to say the skill set of players now is incredible. Batters in particular. So I'm looking to say, what about 4-day tests? And actually embrace the pace of play. Because players are now playing faster, they've got more confidence to play shots. They're willing to go out there and actually take the entertainment to a new level. And is this game not about entertainment? What we're bound up is history, and that the 5-day test has been set in stone for some time. But remember, there used to be timeless tests. There used to be 6-day tests. There was a World Cup where Australia played a World 11 or World 12 that had 6 days in it. And the World Test final was 6 days. The rain day was used when they lost to rain the day earlier on. And that was one of the arguments against a 4-day test, is that there's not enough time. But if you do schedule a rain day, you can catch it up. Now, over 80% of games at the moment are won within 4 days. Over 80% of games. So it's almost happening naturally. So why don't we embrace it? The other thing is to say the Sunday morning, Thursday to Sunday morning, Tom, you turn up, you have a look, and there's 3 results on the table. There's the draw, 1 team wins, 1 team loses.
All right. You made your point, Flem. Sam sat quietly. Is he going to be your coach somewhere else as well? Sam, is that why you didn't oppose him again? You hoping to get
Sam, do you? Never know.
Never know.
Right. But I'll come to you in a second, Sam. Tom, you're the one who raised that point of mute for Flem. Go on.
I like the idea, but I just think he went on too long. That's why I muted him. I thought we had 60 seconds, but it felt like 3 minutes. Yeah. I do like the idea, but I think that what Test cricket needs to do is seriously address overrate. So, yes, 4-day cricket, I 100% agree with the concept, and it makes a lot of sense moving forward. But if you're going to do that, you must address overrate and not compromise that for the spectator, and to allow the game to unfold like it should be over 4 days.
Go for it, Sam.
Well, on my topic, I'll probably get muted by both of these guys, but I like the idea of the power surge as a middle order batter. The power surge is obviously that 2 overs of power play that you can use as a batting side throughout the middle phase of the game. And I think certainly it takes the importance off the top order players. I think too much is put on the top order, and you see the most valuable players in the world, guys like Andre Russell, Tim David, Marcus Stoinis. They're the guys who can make the impact and ultimately have lit up the most impressive phase of the game has been later on in a T20 over innings. So I like the idea of splitting that up and having the power surge in all T20 cricket around the world.
All right, Stephen Fleming stopped him there. Sam Billings seems done. I don't know if Tom would have raised his mute sign if Sam would have gone on a bit more, but let's go to Fleming.
The only thing, Sam, is we tend to want to overcomplicate the game. And if you want to have a power play, well, why not throw those guys up the order and just say, hey, extend that time when you can bat. I just get worried when you add too many rules. I think the Big Bash tried it a few years back and just became a little bit confusing. If you're introducing people into the game and T20 is that, I think we should keep it as simple as possible and just have a short form game, which is easy to understand. Our game's complicated anyway, but easy-ish to understand, and just use your resources in effect like you've got a power play and throw them in a bit earlier.
I have to pick a winner. And I must say, he just gets better and better as he appears on this show. So Tom Moody, for not being muted, surely takes the cake here. So yet again, an illustrious trophy or an award goes the Aussies' way, and New Zealand comes so close, but not quite cross the line. Thank you very much to Stephen Fleming, Tom Moody, and Sam Billings. This was another episode of ESPN Cricinfo.